Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Stand up, everyone. Stand up, please. Good afternoon, students. So what was I doing in the last class?
Ma'am, you gave us some definitions.
Who are taking the class for the first time? Where are those students?
This one. Up to this one. This is Madhurima ma'am's class. Yes.
Libel I've given, infinity I've given, despotic I've given, arbitrary I've given. Do you guys know the meaning of the things which I made you write in the last class? Those you people are in the class for the first time?
No, ma'am. I'm doing
Please enter.
Please wait.
Hamra, you are doing it for the first time?
Ma'am,
Even
I'm
you.
also doing this class for the first time.
Let's see you.
Ma'am, me?
Ma'am, first time once.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This is our first class.
First
So
class.
far.
You were absent the previous one.
You are there So you need to make sure that you write the meaning. And I had given a please don't talk. It's too late to reprimand you guys. It's very late in the day. You and me both don't have the energy. Right? I had given some handouts. Was it distributed among?
No, ma'am.
Why? Who was in charge of the distribution? English. English.
Ma'am, what she is telling is she had given it to someone who would xerox it for
Everyone, almost everyone.
yes,
And then,
but he didn't come because he's having some back pains.
but then that was a week back, right? When did you give it to him?
Monday.
And then he has not showed up since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Ma'am, we were busy with the preparation and on Wednesday we don't have classes together. His class is in the main campus, Bangla.
For GE. For GE.
No. His G is not Pol Science. I think, ma'am, he is having some problem with his G, so we didn't come to this campus.
He did not show up. He did not turn up. He came for the event.
Yes.
But after that, he did not turn up.
And
That's why you were not able to.
we had an off day yesterday. That's why we don't have classes. Our DSC class is on Tuesday.
Wednesday. Oh,
Like DSC class is on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Ma'am, you will get it on Monday.
No, I don't want it. I want every one of you to
Yes,
to get your hands on it.
How many handouts? Arey, you
It
are
was on-
already telling me for xerox, na? The names. Oh, yes.
So we'll start today with a very
Ma'am, you can send it in the WhatsApp group, no? So we can at least see and have a look on that.
The thing is that I don't have a soft copy.
Okay.
Whoever has that can make a soft copy, no? Make a video and then put it.
Yes.
But
The thing is
being
not.
a student, I'm still studying. Nobody reads from.
Yes.
That is why I bought a soft. That is why I went to the students. I not went to I have printed out. That is why I printed out, scribbled it out, and bought it here because no one.
And it's also easier to follow.
You need that thing in your hand. You need that paper flip.
Yes.
I try to be digital, but it is not possible. Means you cannot have anything other than the PDF in your phone. A lot of you don't have you use your phones, right? For that.
Yes.
So आपके उसमें इंस्टाग्राम नहीं होना चाहिए, व्हाट्सएप नहीं होना चाहिए, यूट्यूब नहीं होना चाहिए, तब आप फोकस कर पाइए. Because you're studying, if it will take one notification for you,
We will destroy our
one
concentration.
notification it takes for you to flip. And no one is that diligent. Speaking honestly, like I don't have anything in my iPad. It's only studies and my digital illustrations. So I can focus. But अभी recently 2 साल से मेरे पास, पहले तो नहीं था, तो पढ़ना ही मुश्किल होता था. And so I cannot send links because you people are not a member of those. You people are not members of JSTOR. You
Yes,
have access
ma'am.
to JSTOR. No, not
We
every
can't
one of
access.
you. You have it. You should share it with your.
Who has it?
If you are a member of JSTOR,
Then
you can just download
download
the
it.
articles and
That is why I got a printout.
printouts are always much easier.
Yes, ma'am. It's also better.
Very costly. So I am a member of various paid.
But still you can access it for free sometimes.
Is it?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
no,
Ma'am, we can access the JSTOR like with net connection. We can flip and have the. We can read it,
No.
but we can download it.
No, because
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have done. I have done. I have done it.
Some of them are free. Like you can look at the articles.
You can look at the article abstract part. You cannot read the entire article.
I read entire pages of that
You are
paper.
lying.
No, ma'am, I did.
Here is one of the one.
But yes, I can download. But yes, I can
No,
download.
see what happens in JSTOR is if you want a free access to it, you have to upload 2 articles or 3 articles. Then you बहुत मगजमारी करना पड़ता है. Then you get access to it. Okay, it is very difficult. Then you forget the password also because they make you put a very difficult password which no one can remember. And then your account
Is
अब
gone.
phone change हुआ तो फिर वो चला जाता है. So we will be doing ICT today. ICT can come as a, what do you say? ICT is an app. Okay, information. I'll tell you. Okay.
It is an app.
Huh. Information and communication technologies. It is an act. ACT. ICT Act of 2006.
Information communication.
Technology. ICT ACT 2006. Then we will be doing DSA also. But first we'll be focusing on this one, ICT. Do you guys know what ICT is? So in Bangladesh, there is no space for freedom of expression. Whether they go out on the road or they troll anyone on the internet. There was a time in Bangladesh that Facebook was banned. They banned Facebook.
Why not?
Because the Prime Minister was wearing a white sari and few people trolled him for wearing a white sari. So what did the government do? The government banned Facebook for a year. So they are very intolerant of any negative comments. The comments can, even if the comments are like true, what people are saying is right, but they will not tolerate anything. So they have different acts through which they control every aspect of the civilians. Okay, Modi gets trolled everywhere. Mamata Banerjee has memes, she's gifs, right? But this is not translated in a neighbor's political atmosphere. They can't do the same because they don't allow people to speak up against them. Only the voices who are for them are heard, and voices who are against them, they are unheard. Okay, like people, if anyone, suppose I am a blogger and I write an article about not directly about the prime minister but someone in the parliament, then I can disappear overnight.
Disappear?
Overnight. मतलब मेरा लाइफ को थ्रेट है. They can, through ICT, they can arrest anyone they want, and they don't have to prove, they don't have to give a warrant like we discussed. They don't have to give any proof that I am doing this, I am arresting this person for this reason or for this reason. Understood? It's very vague, and ICT was made, the app was made so that they can keep up doing these enforced disappearance, extrajudicial killing. We've all done it in the last class. They keep on doing that, and there is no what do you call it? Liability for that. They are not accountability for that. Okay, that's it. Let's just start. Yes, okay. Oh, where are you? Appian also wants to go. Where are you? Serious, na? I thought you leave later on. That is why. Okay, you call her and ask her to leave right away. Please write. No. Take out your books and everything and we'll start. ICT Act in Bangladesh. So first I'll be telling you the what ICT is, not in terms of Bangladesh, but how it should be used, and then how it is used in Bangladesh. Okay. First, like, what is the heading that you wrote? ICT in Bangladesh, right? Underline it. Then make a subheading. Origin and development of ICT. The use of information and communication technologies. The use of information and communication technologies bracket will go ICT and small s. ICT will be capital and small s, bracket closed. In the field of socio-economic development, comma, international development and human rights. The theory behind this is that the theory behind this is that more and better information, more and better information and communication furthers the development of society.
Communication.
Furthers the development of a society. Full stop. Okay. The use of information and communication technology (ICTS) is the field of socio-economic development, international development and human rights. Full stop. The theory behind this is that more and better information and communication furthers the development of a society. Anyone who missed out anything? No? Aside from its reliance on technology, ICT also requires an understanding of community development, poverty, agriculture, healthcare. ICT also requires an understanding of community development, poverty, agriculture, healthcare, and basic education. Full stop. And basic education. Full stop. It is aimed at bridging the digital divide and aid divide and aid economic development, aid economic development, aid economic development by fostering FOSTERING equitable access to modern communication technologies, access to modern communication technologies. ICT can refer to assisting disadvantaged population
Ma'am, assisting.
disadvantaged population population, and it is usually associated with application in developing countries. ঠিক আছে?
Yes, ma'am.
अब देखो background of ICT in Bangladesh. This is what ICT should be. Okay, it is used for the benefit of the disadvantaged people. It is used in a developing country. It is used to decrease poverty. It is used to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots. But how it is used, but how it is brought into Bangladesh, that we'll do a background, and how it is used, we'll do in details. Okay, this is just an introduction of what it should have been, and next it will be what it actually is. Okay, background of ICT in Bangladesh. सब हेडिंग लिखा आपने?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. ICT Act was passed by the Bangladeshi Parliament under the Bangladesh Nationalist Party and write BNP. Okay, Bangladesh Nationalist Party bracket में write BNP bracket closed, and Jamaati Islami JI, Jamaati Islami JI, government on 8 October 2006.
Government?
On 8 October 2006.
Jamaat Islamic government.
Jamaati Islami, it is a hyphenated word. JI bracket is the short form. Government on 8 October 2006. The government used section 46 and 57 of the ICT Act.
Can you please repeat? Can you please repeat?
The ICT Act was first passed by the Bangladeshi Parliament under the Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP and Jamaati Islami JI government on October 8, 2006. Anything? I was just saying that only. The government used. The government used sections 46 and 57.
46.
57.
And or two.
4, 6 and 5, 7. Government used section 46 and 57. What? Of the ICT Act to ban the social networking site Facebook in May 2010. 2010. May 2010. Then you were in which class?
Six.
May 25,
2010.
2010.
May 2010, right?
हाँ 2010.
Ma'am, you said networking site in in Facebook. Okay, Facebook, yes.
Correct.
The Facebook.
So what happened is they banned Facebook. Okay. So after the ban was imposed, this act, what happened? Okay, this step which was taken, it was challenged by Bangladeshi High Court. Okay, there was a barrister who challenged the court by saying कि what you're doing is violating the rights and the freedom of expression of the people. Right? It is unconstitutional what you're doing. So what do you think the government did? What do you think the High Court did?
Gave the judgment in the favor of the government.
So instead of amending the act, what they did, instead of amending the act, there is a international human right convention. All countries should comply to what are the basic human rights. So instead of amending the act to make sure that since it is violating the freedom of expression of the people, their rights should be in compliance with the international standard. Instead of amending and making it correct, what they did, they added an ordinance and making it more strict. Okay, it was more against, it was not in compliance with the human rights benchmark. Okay. What is an ordinance? How many of you are ordinance क्या होता है?
When the parliament is not in session, if there is an emergency, the president can.
In India, the president can do it, but here the judges also, the High Court can do it. Okay. And why did they do it? They did it because it was the time, 2010, all the journalists, they started coming online. Usually what happened, all the work before that time, it was done on paper. But in 2010, people were more vocal online. Facebook came about. A lot of MySpace was there, Orkut was there in 2007-8. Okay, Facebook was a very important instrument. Even I was on Facebook there. I'm still there, but I was very active there. Everyone was active on Facebook. So if you wanted to publish something, Facebook was the platform to do it. Now it is no longer that important. So journalists and human rights defenders, they used to write articles on Facebook and present their work. So what do you say? To dissolve their opinion, they banned Facebook. Okay, then let's continue. What did we write? May 2010, right? After the ban was imposed, Section 46 and 57 of the Act. And after the ban was imposed, so the entire ICT Act is not controversial. There are certain sections of the Act which is controversial, especially 47 and 57 of the Act were challenged in the of the ITC. After the ban was imposed, Section 46 and 57 of the ICT Act were challenged in the Bangladesh High Court by
Now I missed.
what did he write? Repeat.
After the ban was imposed.
Section 46.
After the ban was imposed.
Section 46 and 57.
Where challenge.
of the ICT Act. Word challenge in the Bangladesh High Court by barrister Arafat Hussain Khan, ARAFAT, ARAFAT, Hussain, HUSEN,
SEN.
yeah, Khan, KHAN, comma, Qazi, KAZI, Atul Al Usman, ATAUL hyphen AL hyphen Usman, OSMAN, comma. What happened? You're not writing? You missed again. What did you write? What is the most common title? Khan, comma, Qazi, Atul Al Usman, ATAUL hyphen AL hyphen OSMAN. Next time you miss, I'll make you write right here, comma, and Rukaiya Chaudhary.
Chaudhary. His baby.
Chow, CHOW. Rukaiya Chaudhary, ROKEYACHOWDHURY. Chaudhary. You know what? Comma. No, full stop. In July, comma, the High Court asked, the government to show why the section of the ACT Act should not be held unconstitutional. UNCONSTITUTIONAL. Be held unconstitutional.
Can you please repeat this particular line?
Which one? What did you write? Repeat.
In July, the High Court asked the government to show why the section of the
ACT Act, ICT Act should not be held. Should not. SHOULD not. BEHELD. Unconstitutional. We can say. You. Hijab. We can say. For violating the right to freedom of expression.
Unconstitutional for violating.
Am I not audible at the back?
for violating the right to
Freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. Full stop. I'm audible, right? Instead of amending, I'll do three words. Instead of amending the ICT Act, you are not writing. Why? Leave space and start writing. Now, what are you doing? What will you do sitting in the class waiting for time to pass? Tell her how much space should he leave.
2 pages.
Just sitting nicely. Mark है. What did you observe? What were they saying?
Instead of amending the ICT Act.
Okay. To ensure compliance, to ensure compliance with the Bangladeshi constitution, with the Bangladeshi constitution and Bangladesh's apostrophe S
Bangladeshi's constitution.
and Bangladesh apostrophe S international law obligations, comma, the government revised the ICT Act through an ordinance, on 20th August 2013. 20th August 2013. So as to make the law even less human rights compliant. So 7 years it took for the case to get heard, and instead of making it compliant to the Constitution of Bangladesh and to the international standards, this ordinance was even going in the wrong direction. They were even less compliant to what it was.
Ma'am, I have a question. It was 20 August or 28?
20 20th 20th through an ordinance on 20th August 2013 so as to make the law even less human rights compliant. Anyone missed anything? You missed anything? Red? Full stop. On 6th October 2013, comma, on 6th October 2013, comma, the Bangladeshi Parliament passed the ICT Amendment Act 2013.
Bangladeshi
Parliament passed ICT Amendment Act 2013.
ICT Amendment Act.
Amendment Act 2013. ICT Act 2006. This is getting amended into a new thing. ICT Amendment Act 2013. Okay. Incorporating the provisions of the ordinance into the ICT Act. Ordinance was made making it more non-compliant to the international human rights standard, non-compliant to what was offered in the Bangladeshi constitution. They're making into the ordinance is added and an amended act is made. Okay.
Incorporating the
Provision of the ordinance into the ICT Act 2006. Full stop. So why was this ordinance Done? I'll just make you write. The government promulgated the ICT ordinance. The government promulgated the ICT ordinance at a time when the use of online platforms, what happened? What did you miss? What I was saying, when the use of online platforms, after that only, right after that, when the use of online platforms, believe in yourself, okay, was becoming increasingly important for journalists and human rights defenders. For journalists and human rights defenders, comma. What did she miss? White, what did you miss? You should comply on your ears and not on your partners what they have written. Hear first and write. आप लोग देखते कि कब तक लिखोगे? Especially in light
And after defenders.
comma, especially in light of the government's
governance.
in light of the government's apostrophe s government's violent response widespread
Violent response to
widespread protests following verdicts of the International Crimes Tribunals. The verdicts of the following the verdicts of the
International
crime tribunals.
Crime Tribunals.
Tribunals. TRIBUNAL.
International crime.
TRIBUNAL. Keep it till here. Next class. Ankit is not here present today, na? Today is 8.
9th.
9:19. Ankit Chakraborty. Ankita. Girls. After this, I'll explain a little bit. Then you can go home. Wait. Don't pack your bags. Ankita Dev. This is your first class.
With you.
With me and this ma'am.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, this is
11th paper.
Ma'am, AIMS ma'am has a different registered ID.
No, this is divided according to papers. This is the 11th paper. Ankita Pramanik. Yours also first class. Anvesha Shah.
Present, ma'am.
Fourth class. Anvesha Nag. How are you feeling now? Arifa Akbar. Atri Chakraborty. Vidisha. Vipasha Das. Vipasha.
Absent.
Vipasha Roy. Devashnita Bala. Chatterjee. Both. Divyankata Mukherjee. Absent or present? Dolu. Dvitya. Gulin Kaur Anis. You. You Punjabi. Oh, you're sick. Punjabi is the region you are from. Okay. Ikra Zia Khanam. Jaga Dhatri. Jaya Banerjee. Singhania. Kanai. K.R. Rani Mondol. Present?
No, ma'am.
K.R. Rani?
Absent.
Why were you waving at me? Madhu Morna?
Absent. Absent.
Mohammad Akir?
Absent.
Ritika? Your origin skills are very good. Polami Shah? Polami? Preeti? Priyanka Chatterjee?
Yes, ma'am.
Pooja Kaur? Pooja Mazumdar? Pooja Mazumdar? Present. Great. Pushpita Das? Rima Mazumdar? Rima Mondol? Rima Mondol? Ritika De? Ritvika Datta?
Absent.
Romit?
Absent.
Saraswati? Shashwata?
Shush.
Shashwata? Shashwato? There is no H. Satadru?
Yes, ma'am.
S.K. Ayan Hussain? Snehasis? Snehasis? What?
Snehashish.
There is no H. Acha. Absent or present?
Absent.
Sonia? Nice. Shrubona? Shrubona?
Shogun. No. Absent.
Sumana?
Absent.
Shushmita?
Absent. I guess. Yes, absent.
Shushmita Baidia, Shushmita Das, both absent.
Yes, ma'am.
Shushmita Naskar?
Absent.
Urmi? Devoshmita?
Present, ma'am.
Piasa? Tanisha?
Present, ma'am.
Everyone name was called out? Is it raining or it's going?
It's going.
It's not raining. And then you guys should leave if you will be caught in the loop. Stand up, please. Good afternoon. Thank you, girls and boys.
Thank you, ma'am.
format. You want to go for internship? Just for internship. You have the email. The OR people are very close with Lisa. She will be the best person to guide us. Best person will be. আমি ওখানে কিছু ফেলে গেছি the lighter is with you, right?